I worked on the Imago Mundi for Lebanon to represent contemporary artists from Lebanon in collaboration with Zahr, who is the current founder of the Beirut Art Center. We decided to start working on it in a process of really mapping out all the artists in Lebanon.
It was a bit of an impossible task to think of how to begin mapping out the art scene of Lebanon. But you know, when you think about a small country like Lebanon with a population of just about 4 million, you can imagine that the number of artists in such a city will be minuscule, but it's not the case. We have so many artists coming out of Lebanon. It's a capital of culture and heritage. So we actually came up with a very large list of artists, and we had to filter it down.
We decided to work with 3 waves of artists. The artists of the pre-war, the artists that were born during or around the war, and the new wave of artists who are much more contemporary in their practice. And we've noticed this shift in time, in this progression in time. So the artists pre-war were very modernist, very classical in their technique. And although most of them were very abstract, they still dealt a lot with Lebanon and the country. The second wave of
artists deal with the civil war as a topic, and a lot of them have left Beirut after. So we got in touch with the artists, you know, who deal with Beirut as a center of context, and
we cannot deny the fact that a lot of artists live abroad. So this was definitely a factor we had to take into account.
And reached out to them, had them participate remotely from Paris, from Berlin, and they mailed in their entries, which we're seeing now for the first time. So it's quite exciting to be here and to see all these works come together with the Mediterranean Pavilion and see the similarities between the different collections.